Welcome to another episode of Chicken and the Dog. I am the dog, and with me, as always, is the guy that is not the best athlete on this episode, the chicken. What up, dog?
I am happy to take a back seat to the one on this show who is the better athlete. And I'll say this, you finally got something right.
That's right. Also, B, thanks for being on with us, man. But look, kind of what I alluded to, man. We have a very, very, very special guest with us today, man. Something that we've been talking about for a few weeks now, been going back and forth. And I've been excited since this young man agreed to come on to Chicken and Dog. We have with us Mario Anderson Jr. He is actually currently right now, he is with the Saskatchewan Roughriders. He has been with Newberry. He's been with South Carolina Gamecocks. He's been with the Memphis Tigers. This guy's been around the block, man. He's seen a lot of things. And hey, man, thanks for joining us.
Yes, sir. No problem. Thank y'all for inviting me on the show.
Yeah, man. So I'm going to kind of let the chicken kind of go over really quick, Mario, if you don't mind, kind of go over what your career has looked like so far and go. He's kind of our stats guy. So just kind of let him give you a rundown of your stats.
So I'll tell you this too, Mario. If you want to enlighten us on what you were able to do at Newberry, I couldn't find those stats, but I'll tell you, 707 yards at South Carolina, led the team that season, doubled up the next year at Memphis, 1,362. And let me tell you what you did in touchdowns. 3 at South Carolina, 18 touchdowns on the ground at Memphis, bro. Killing it when you went over to the Tigers. I've got a good friend of mine that's one of the officials of the American Conference. I couldn't find anything bad to say about you. Even the officials loved you over there, man. Talk to us a little bit about that career.
This has been a rare opportunity and a blessing to be able to go out there, play at a high level of Division I football, and just be out there and create memories with the guys that I consider lifelong friends now as well.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man, that's so great, man. And look, Mario was able to come to us because he's good friends with Taylor at OTC Kennels, and he kind of hooked us all together, man. So we appreciate OTC Kennels from that. And look, let me just ask you real quick: did you buy something from him? You bought a dog from him?
Yeah, my dog Mary, she's an American pocket bully. So I got him from one of his litters over there. So he just dropped another litter not too long ago. So real good friend of mine, real good people.
Yeah, he's really great, man. I mean, we really appreciate him. He's one of the first people that really took a liking to Chicken and the Dog, man. It was like, you guys got something special. I want to be part of it. So he jumped in as a sponsor with us. I mean, right off from the rip, man. So we really appreciate him. So look, man, I got a couple questions for you, and we'd love to hear your take on some of these things. So one of the questions that I have is you've got a lot of experience. You know, you started out at Newberry, then you came to Carolina, then you went to Memphis. So you've actually got to experience the transfer portal, the NIL, and stuff like that. And if you can, if you're allowed to, walk us through how some of that plays out. You know, I'm not a professional athlete. I run my mouth for a living. That's what I do. So you run your legs for a living. So kind of give us an idea, man, how that worked.
As far as transferring from school to school,
Sure.
Yeah, what are those decisions like when you're trying to weigh out what's best for you as you look forward?
yeah, really, I mean, ultimately, everyone is different. When I left Newberry College, it was a major jump. Everyone knew that. I knew that, but I have faith in myself and my abilities. I just want to play a bigger brand of ball, honestly. Um, Outside of that, it was just playing good, decent ball for real, for real. And knowing where I can get better at as a young man and where I can, just elevate in all aspects of my life. Man, I did that. I feel as though at everywhere I've been at, to be honest, nothing bad to say about any program that I've been part of. Like I said before, I've made lifelong friends and just been able to learn every step of the way from each program.
That's what it's all about, man. That's what life is all about, man. Taking everything that we learn from every year of our life or day of our life, man, and just try to learn from it and be better, man. And it sounds like you are definitely learning that, man. And I mean, your stats alone show that you took something out of every place that you've been, man, and put it to the best to improve yourself, man. That's. Let me ask this. We're coming into week one of college football, man, and so you're the only person that's on this podcast, this episode right now that knows what that's like, man. So what is it like as an athlete going into week one, the nerves, the excitement, how does that play out with you over the years?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, you see, I got my Memphis blue on today, so rocking with the guys 5 days away until they game day against Chattanooga. I mean, just that first feel, it's like the mental preparation that you've put into from the previous season, all winter, spring, summer, the grind of just consistently being around your teammates and molding and forming that team chemistry to be able to go out to war with each other, and really oppose the next man's will against them. To me, it's a surreal feeling, man. Like I get to get up and do something that I love to do. A lot of people wake up every single day and don't love and appreciate the fact of what they get to do every single day. If I get to put on pads, sweat a little bit, you know what I'm saying, and make the crowd go crazy, then that's a good day for me. And to me, I always look forward to the first game because and it shows you who you are for that season, and what's to come. To be honest.
Are you amped up as soon as you come out of the tunnel, or does it take something specific for you as a running back? Maybe it's that first contact, maybe it's that first carry, maybe it's that first touchdown that really locks you in. You say, "Yeah, this game is mine."
It really just depends on what time of my career you're asking about. Right now, I'm ready to go before we even start warming up. You just always gotta have that perspective of there's always a hammer and a nail, and I refuse to be the nail. So I always choose to be the hammer, choose violence every single time when it comes to putting on the pads. That's how I grew up playing ball, watching all the old guys. That's what I do. My mental.
And it showed definitely at Memphis. I would argue it showed at South Carolina because they were still fighting through some struggles, man, when you were there. But when you got to Memphis, man, a whole different story for you came out. Was that kind of the get when you first arrived on campus there that you were probably going to be the guy?
It was that, but also in the sense of I had to come to work and earn it every single day. Coach Silverfield, he trusted me coming out of the portal and brought me into a program that is, we have a long history of rich running backs at Memphis, but also just a team aspect. Like it's a winning culture over there, so everything is definitely earned over there, and I appreciate the opportunity that he's given me as well to be able to showcase my talent in the American Conference as well, and just under him as a head coach. So it definitely was knew I was coming there for a reason, but I had to work for that reason at the same time.
Sure, man. You talked about idols or people that you grew up watching. Who was that guy or guys that you kind of looked up to as you were developing into this great running back that you are today?
For sure, Adrian Peterson, Marshawn Lynch, Emmitt Smith, Herschel Walker, Derrick Henry, Marshall Falk. Like I mean, I can literally go on all day. Me and my uncle, we watched running backs. We watched football when I was 4 years old, and I put on pads for real, for real. So yeah, just all those guys. I can literally name you a list right now, just on and on and on. So
Yeah, man.
You
That's
you could tell that you learned from him because, man, you're not afraid of contact any more than any of those guys were. You love to lay that head down and just go through somebody.
look, man.
yes,
I
sir.
think you should take a hit from him one day, Chicken.
I don't think so. I mean,
No.
maybe after his career when he's decided to not be so violent with those pads on, maybe then we'll talk about it. But right now, I'm gonna let Mario do Mario.
That's right. Hey, just
Appreciate
real
it.
quick, Mario. You talked about spending time with your uncle, stuff like that. You're from Summerville, South Carolina, just outside of Charleston, right?
Yes,
Is
I
that where
am.
you grew up, man? Let me ask you. I know you're in Canada right now, but are you missing the South?
Um, I mean, sometimes I miss that home cooked food.
Yeah, man.
No, you can't go wrong with that. But I'm out here working in Canada. We achieving our goal every single week, to the ultimate goal. So just staying on my feet at honestly.
Yeah. Speaking of your goal, man, tell us something about where you're at now and what's your plans, man. What's What do you see your future in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years?
Honestly, to be honest with you, I don't look at that right now. I do have a personal ultimate goal, but I keep that close to the chest as of right now. My job right now is to, you know, appreciate the opportunity that I have a job playing professional sports here in the CFL, and just stay on my feet and going to work every single day and proving that I'm, a guy. So that's where I'm at right now. Currently, we're 8-2 in the CFL. So, we taking it week to week, keeping the blinders on, and just making sure we're ready to compete every single week.
And that's fantastic, man. That's the right attitude to have for sure. But look, Chicken, I don't know if you've got anything else for Mario. I don't want to keep you on too long, man. I know you've got a lot of stuff going on. Chicken, you got anything or B?
Man, I'll just say this. So happy to have you here today, Mario. We'll be pulling for the Rough Riders definitely through the end of the season. Go get you another win and put you some more smiles on that face, brother. We love seeing you rock that smile. Love hearing about guys getting to do what they love to do. That's awesome.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. I appreciate y'all.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
brother. Hey,
Thanks
man.
for joining us, man.
All
For
right.
sure.
God bless.
Yes, sir.